Tonight, people are pushing for the demolition of this vacant building in Belltown after this new video shows another man sliding into a hole. And here's the hole right here, and here's the man sliding into the building underneath it. Seattle Mayor Bruce Harrell recently signed legislation that would allow vacant buildings that are deemed dangerous to be torn down. Our KOMO crews have been asking city leaders why this building hasn't been torn down, as it possesses a threat to public safety.
Who knows? There could be somebody overdosed in there right now, and literally nobody would know, because nobody checks. That hole right there, we're now going on, your email's 15, I think we're now going on 18 days.
Denise Whitaker explains the holdup behind the property's emergency demolition permit.
This is not a new problem by any stretch of the imagination. Mama's Mexican Kitchen actually shut down back in 2016. The building's been boarded up for some time. The new property owner wanting to put a mixed-use apartment building here. But along the way, people have gotten their way into the building. It's been boarded up again and again and again. And now people who live in this area and business owners who are just trying to make a living say they're truly fed up with what happens here. They say there's drug dealing, there's trash, there's all kinds of people harassing others and assaulting them. And this is what Belltown residents say they really want to stop. So they've been begging the city for quite some time. And in fact, every time Kevin Darius gets a new video, he sends it right to city officials, like this one he sent me earlier. This new video shows what's happening at the old Mama's Kitchen in Belltown right now. People carrying bricks out to the sidewalk on 2nd Avenue to build a fire pit. Another new video shows a man walking to a hole at the back of the building and then sliding inside.
The most egregious thing I've witnessed with this property is the city's lack of action on anything that's reported.
Kevin Darius records what he sees and sends it to city officials. A total of 16 got this video and a list of crimes he said he's witnessed here. Grounds, he says, to demolish this nuisance building under the city's new vacant building ordinance.
What is the point in passing the legislation if we aren't going to utilize it?
I asked the same question to the same 16 city officials who got Darius' email. I've yet to receive a response from any of them. The property owner tells me the Historic Preservation Program is holding up their request for an emergency demolition permit under the new ordinance.
There is nothing preservable inside of that building.
The city tells me they recently inspected the building but did not elaborate, so I don't know if a city inspector ever went inside. I mean, it's the entire neighborhood that's really suffering. Darius tells me that they're getting bad reviews from tourists who come here, and he says really people don't feel safe coming down here, so a lot of the restaurants and other shops, he says, have closed. In fact, by his numbers, he says about 45% of the mom and pop shops in this neighborhood have shut down because of crime and other issues that they're having to deal with. Now, the property owner tells me that they are prepared right now to pay for immediate demolition of the building. But they said the city has come to them saying, can you figure out a way to maybe save the front of the building, the historic part of the building that's been set aside as a landmark, save it, preserve it, and then bring it back when you start new construction. And property owner tells me so far they're doing a cost analysis, but it looks like it's going to cost $750,000 or more to take that extra step. So again, we're waiting on the city to see if they will put this new ordinance into effect to actually grant a permit for emergency demolition. The ordinance has been in effect since June, and as far as we can tell, it's yet to be used. In Seattle, Denise Whitaker, back to you.